Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay today. Happy Saturday. Very hot here. I have been out the back, got the shirt out. I thought I'd do a little bit, just a little bit of system colonisation, if you know what I mean. That's what we're going to be doing. So I got the old cutter out. Of course, we all know, don't we? We all know this is going to be replaced soon with a Panther clipper that will be hauling much product from A to B. Won't that be fantastic? Imagine a Panther clipper with a chrome paint job. That will be something. Mark Void, hello, how's it going? 07, hope you're doing okay today. Got no dramas going on. It's great when there's no dramas. Yes, the chromeness of the cutter will soon give way to the chromeness of the Panther clipper, and that will be something, won't it? Let's face it. So hope you can hear me. I hope everything's going all right with the stream. I hope your Saturday's going okay. We're going to start moving some product. I've got a tourist settlement going on in my system, down to the nitty gritty now for titanium and ridiculous stuff like steel and liquid oxygen is what I need, along with some beer, things like that. So we're going to get absolutely cracking. Commander Faye Sky, hope you're doing all right today. Hello 07, welcome in, happy Saturday. So I know there's a community goal going on. We're going to do that tomorrow. So we're going to jump. Let's go. It is very hot out here. Do I know what the downside of the clipper will be, other than its mass? No idea. Got any ideas? There's bound to be a downside to it. But then again, you know, there's not much to argue about with ships like the Corsair, is there? Or the Cobra 5. The clipper, I think, is so honed in the lore that it cannot be afforded to be crap. I think. Anyway, I still think it's got tones of Battlestar Galactica. It's got tones of a lot of things going on. That's what I think. What do you think, Commander Palmer? You've been playing this nearly as long as me.
We will be cruising in system for a while.
Simon 07, how's it going? Doing a little bit hauling. A little bit of hauling. A little bit of moving stuff from A to B. Commander Palmer was saying, do I know, or what do I think the downside of the clipper will be? Other than the fact that it's going to be huge and not particularly fast. Those will be the downsides. And like, the hugeness, you know, the hugeness is, well, it's neither here nor there, is it?
And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all liners
Where
out
is
there.
the carrier? I don't keep seeing all the time. Oh, for God's sake. It is so hot here, and of course we don't have air conditioning in the UK. It's never this hot. This is like holiday hot weather. Narco, how you doing? How hot is it where you are? It's pretty much like that.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
It's hotter than 15 degrees C. Alexa, how hot is it today? It says it's 18, but it's not. There's no way it's 18. Like it's saying it's 70. In my back garden, it is jam hot. Yeah, sauna upstairs, exactly. Same here. So the temperature thing is lying.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight
Doing a bit of a
attendants
sunbathe,
are
getting a bit of
here
rouge
with full
on.
details.
Doesn't hurt, does it? And here we are, we're going to dock at Trailblazer song. Which incidentally, I've noticed is not stock wine, liquor, or beer.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are
Oh,
here
it's flipping
with full
boiling
details.
in the house. My missus won't sit outside. Very silly Billy like that.
No fire zone entered. Welcome back, Commander.
Exactly. The Imperials don't like all of that. You think they'd go for the wine though?
I strongly advise you against this. Oh, no, you don't. All clear. Carry on, pilot.
Yeah, it's hot over here. We've had a week of hotness. Like jam hotness. Hottest May on record sort of thing. Oh, it's global warming. No, it's just hot. If it was global warming, it'd be this temperature all year round, wouldn't it? Let's face it. It's a shift of the jet stream. You've got quality shirt on. Right.
Slide the outside nice and sneak you can. Welcome to Trailblazer Song, Commander. Please stand by.
32 degrees C. God. That's like Malta. Oh, right. Oh, who won then? Who won the election in Australia?
Please hurry.
Because we've all just been so hepped up in the UK about what's going on with
Just completing
the
final
by-elections that are going on. And it seems that, you know, Farage and Reform have absolutely decimated everybody. Right, let's have a look at this then. What do we need now? We need steel.
We have ships incoming.
Need a shit ton of steel. Titanium I'm done.
Control. Finishing up.
I need... yeah, steel. Steel and liquid oxygen. See? 792. And here we are raving. 792. And this, I reckon this Panther Clipper's going to rock in. 1200. That's what I reckon. They've got to make it worthwhile to get people out of their Type 9s. What's the point of having a Type 9, right, or a Panther Clipper that gives you like 200 more than a Type 9?
Yeah, tell me about
You're
it.
really going to need to have
I see one more
something
thing
along the
making
lines of
alloy.
1200, you know, that sort of thing. 2000 would be fab. I don't think it'll be 2000. If anything, I think it'll max out at 1500.
Exciting.
You're right, Rick Palmer. It was. The Mark 1 was 2100. But,
Just
you know,
once those
who
stations
knows?
are built, we can haul something fun. Like luxury goods.
Commander Ariate, hello. Armando, hello. Hope we're doing all right. It's going to be a difficult one. I was talking to Atlas, and Atlas was telling me that someone's been in and been a naughty commander and had a shift through the files, right? And
Yeah, but how
it's
many
like
of those will actually last?
about 1,000.
Let's take a toll.
But they could be putting a lot of this stuff in the game files just to trip people up. You just never know.
Power balance.
You just never know.
Or just stretch everyone's supply lines too thin.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Right? Let's do a little bit of analysis, right? Shall we? Analysis. Let's have a look. What we want? Images. I'm gonna add an image slideshow. I'm gonna add a source.
All good here.
Add a source. I haven't done one of these before.
Signing off. Hasta la vista, babies. Confirmed, Commander. Watch your six out there.
Right. Start when not visible. Done. Settings.
Another hall of atmospheric processors.
Brilliant. But like, what we need to know is,
Taking the new colony myself.
now I'm going to add my files.
Why not?
Let me see.
This place is
Let me see. Where's my Panther Clipper stuff?
I'll visit when they have a decent bar and a repair shop.
One moment, callers. We're going to be looking for this.
Request list.
Here it is. Done. Yes. Right. Here we go. We're going to have a bit of a chat.
Good to go here. Control.
We're going to have a bit of a chat on this right now. For one moment. I'm just going to put that in the center.
Confirmed, Commander.
Let's talk Panther Clipper. So, right then, so what are we looking at here? So that's the back of it right there, isn't it? So what we saw with the thrusters, we all know what the thrusters is. You just get your homework.
Commander. We're a bit backed up at the moment.
Right? So, but the front of this, very Battlestar Galactica, isn't it? Exactly, exactly, very bad timing.
Control.
Settle down, you lot.
Galaxy November Juliet Foxtrot 10.
It's very,
Dock.
let's,
Requesting clearance.
time between
Copy that,
slides.
Commander. Prepare for docking. Transmitting coordinates now.
Awesome. I have a hot date at Polly's Pleasure Palace tonight.
I think that's a bit too much information.
Right.
LOL, but have fun in there.
So, as Simon says, look at the legs on that. Thrusters, lovely. Little man, we get it. That's fantastic.
Trailblazer Some Tower, mining vessel Cosmic Prospector on Pad 7. Request IFR clearance to soils ZV-CD8.
What I like about this is, right here, let's just make that a little bit bigger.
Cosmic Prospector cleared to destination via Orbit 3 departure. Squawk 5512.
I like the idea of the thrusters
512, Cosmic Prospector.
going up. You know, the landing gear going up into this recess. I really like that. I really like that. I think it's great. You know? Looking at that picture, there's absolutely nothing I don't like about it. And that's just the leg.
If I start a colony claim now, do you think
But now look at the nose on that. See? That says
You can barely keep your ship running.
Thunderbird 2. It says
hire people to run it for
Battlestar
Be the
Galactica.
visionary leader.
It says Defiant
More like the first colony to run out of
from
oxygen
Deep
because
Space Nine.
got to resupply it.
You want me?
It's like this engine air intake here. And you got parity on the other side, reminds. It's definitely Thunderbird 2. Prometheus as well. Yeah. But like, what's this? Big herbity thing at the back. Right
Finally got
there.
a break from all his station parts. Taking a light load of luxury food instead.
That's right, Awestruck. Sideways Stan, 07. Jarek, 07. You can't see the 07s coming up because they're behind this layer. But this ramp here, this back cargo bay, I mean, is that what it is? Is that going to be able to open and the SRVs drive out and you'll see all your cargo? Or not, depending on what you've got? It does. I think I put in my video, it reminds me of a frog. From a certain angle, it's a frog about to pounce.
Control, this is Core Dynamics Victor Uniform Papa 4. Ready to land. Requesting docking access.
Well, I think it looks really good. What's interesting to me, obviously this is where the cargo is and the cargo racks at the back.
Awesome. I have a hot date.
Hello, Stu333M
I think that's a bit too much
and Stormlinks.
but have fun in there.
Yeah, they did say, didn't they? Performance would be in keeping with a ship of its size. But yeah, you know, I'm seeing Thunderbird 2, I'm seeing Battlestar Galactica, I'm seeing Defiant, I'm seeing the ship from Prometheus. And, you know, it's going to have a bridge, not a cockpit. So, in line with the big ships. Whereas even on the Type 9, it's hardly a cockpit, is it? Right, it's multi-leveled for a start. It's like the fleet carrier has a bridge. Which is, I was quite interested, why isn't it marrying, say, the bridge of a fleet carrier? Just with more panels on it. I think there are people who are going to do canyon racing in it. There are people who are going to go and take it exploring. There are going to be people, you know, who are going to do the hut and run in it. And when they get there, they're not going to be able to land. That's what I think. But, you know, so you got what? 1, 2, 3, 6. There. 7, 8, 9.
I strongly advise you against this.
Shit. 16? 16 in each? Makes sense, isn't it? It's a lot of thrust. And that's what she said. It's going to be an awful lot of thrust. 18. Rick Palmer, thanks very much.
Sounds about right.
Well, whatever the new gameplay is, Shinigami. I like it. It looks something. Wonder how much it's gonna be.
I say let them keep expanding.
I'm gonna be doing some mining tomorrow. On tomorrow's stream. Simon, how are you mining on 8 accounts?
Five more runs and I'm taking a break. Holding metal plating is wearing me down.
I hear you. Every time I drop into a system, it's
Well, I mean, is this going to be a ship that's going to be more arcs?
At least we're not hauling bio.
Or are they going to keep it the same sort of same cost? Everybody who has the game is going to buy one, I would say. Thank you, Stu. Thank you for that super chat. That's amazing. Thank you. No worries. You're very generous. Very generous. Thank you so much. Well, that's right. I mean, you know, Vanguards is going to come up, replace Squadrons. And, you know, you got this massive hauler to carry you through until winter. No one should be moaning. They're all going to be hauling. Job done.
Of course they are.
Or perhaps, I don't know. I mean, perhaps their arcs will... I mean, you're going to want to buy a Stellar version, right, aren't you?
Think any of them will stay independent?
Depending on what the Stellar version is, right?
Sooner or later, someone's going to plant a flag and claim them.
Wouldn't be surprised if some of them are already making deals behind the scenes.
300 to 400 million? I would say more... Yeah, I'd say towards the 400 million mark. Perhaps even... Yeah, perhaps even $1 billion. I would say. This is a big old unit. I mean, this is an end game trade ship. That's what it used to be like in the other game, wasn't it? You had one of these, you could crash system economies by buying up everything. Oh yeah, people have wanted it for years. Totally wanted it for years. You know, Sideways Stan thinks it won't cost more than the cutter. I don't know. Zorgon Peterson, not a Lacon. It's a Zorgon Peterson ship. You know, and they're a bit tasty, aren't they, on the cost? I mean, there are so many credits in game. You don't want these being... Like in the original game, they were kind of few and far between, I believe. So you don't want everyone flying one, do you? So you've got to make it sort of like attainable once it gets released in game. But like credits are so plentiful in this game, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Well, we don't know if it'll be SCO. I don't think they've mentioned SCO, have they? We're just assuming it because all the new ships so far are SCO. Right? Imagine pressing the boost on this and then crashing into something. It's the size of a small moon. You want to A-grade all of this. Right? Then, of course, you're going to have bloody wasping. How do you mean? Skinheads of the insect world wasps. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, you know, I think it's cool. It's that loading dock there. That's got to be animated, I reckon. Yeah, but see this. Game over, insert coin to continue. 07, by the way. The thing with this is, and it's a funny thing, is that so many people have wanted it. And those lights over the name Panther Clipper, look at that. That's total Battlestar Galactica, that is there. Look at that. .36 class 1 hard point. I'd be alright with that. Either way, you're going to need turrets on this baby, aren't you? You're going to want some engineered turrets.
Probably. We are spreading out faster than ever, and that usually gets noticed.
Yeah, you know, I think it's going to be fab.
Wouldn't they have done it already?
I think it's going to be fab.
Maybe they're just waiting to see how far we push before they push back.
Well, like, they're definitely cargo racks in the middle, right? So, what we haven't seen is an underneath view of it. It's all top from the side. You know, what's the underneath look like? Not that it makes any difference, but like, you know, you want a little, tiny little cargo hatch comes down, like that. You know. Oh, you're going to have to engineer the hell out of this. Commander Corvus Corax Nevermore. It's going to be a beast. It's going to be an utter beast. It really is. 8 of those black module things. How many cargo racks does, you know, the Type 9 have? Don't know. How many have I got on this thing? All of them. So it's going to have to be better than the Type 9, which in then turn has to be better than the cutter for doing this sort of thing. So if this is going to be the hauling product, it's going to be a superpower, right? And then using a cutter is its superpower plus its speed and agility, shall we say. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 I've got in there. 2 military components. So it's going to have more than that. And they said it's a large ship. It ain't going to be a medium ship, is it? We could see the introduction of new modules, couldn't we? We could have, you know, I mean, there's going to be a load of Type 8 modules in there. Unless they bring out a Type 9. Al Marcello. 07 Commander. Yeah, getting this to fit is going to be a thing, isn't it? If this thing bristles with turrets, it'll then become a bit of a multi-role thing, won't it? Because you'll be able to park it in a zone, right? A conflict zone. Just let them have at it AFK. It'd be cool. Pack it full of stuff. Turn the guns on. I mean, like the Type 10 is a Type 9 variant. And that's great for AFK. In the future, are we going to see a combat version of this? Imagine that. It'll fit through the mail slot. That and nothing else. So I reckon docking computer is going to be a must with this.
Such a lucrative business. These settlers are paying premium for decent living quarters.
You're holding furniture. I've been stuck moving.
Anaconda Mark II. That or a boa.
No one pays extra for that.
Which will then, I think, in turn have some sort of like...
You gotta haul the stuff people actually want, not just what they need.
You could, though. I mean, think about it this way, right?
Next time I see a contract for luxury bedding, I'll grab it.
You can do anything you want with the ships in this game. And that's great. But, like, you don't really want to sometimes, do you? I mean, I'm using a cutter for hauling. I don't really want to. I want to use a Type 9. That's what it's for. Right? I've only got one beam laser on this. What's the point? Right? The cutter's got better jump range, better hard points. The Type 9 can't even haul as much. Oh, it's going to be squeaky bum time getting this through. Unless... Now here's something to think about. Let's wait till the picture changes. What if the ship split in two to dock?
Over 24,000 new starports.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of refueling.
Player 1S80. Hello!
Yeah, finally some more options instead of jumping through dead space all the time.
Right, so we're seeing all the things.
Proper shipyard facilities. My ass needs a real mechanic.
Don't get your
What if that cargo section uncoupled and went through the hatch?
Guess I'll be
I
sticking
don't know.
around a little longer.
Or it decoupled from the drive system. Now we're talking complicated stuff now. I'm not sure that, you know, they've even thought. Exactly, maybe it detaches from the drive section and then flies through the slot. But then landing at bases, where's it going to land?
Delay. Please wait.
Yeah, the dark grey bit in the middle. We're going to get there now. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. A release date? No, there's no release date at all. But this section here, perhaps that all detaches and then you just fly that in to deliver cargo. That could be the way of doing it. I mean, I think we're talking over and above what we're going to get here now, right? So that dark grey section up there looks like it detaches. Perhaps you can just like fly that in. Who knows?
Charging for jump out of system.
It could be. Rico, that's that what you're thinking? That's what I'm thinking.
Safe out there.
Yeah, it'll be June the 20 something like that. But they haven't said anything. It'll be. They want to get another 2 good Frontier Unlocked in this, I reckon. So I reckon next so May we're gonna get, and here's more information on the Panther Clipper. We're all gonna go woo, And then June, when I'm on holiday, it'll be, right, yeah, okay, we're releasing it. But then again, most people are on holiday in June as well, aren't they? Let's face it. The kids break up from school. Well, it's July, innit? So, you know.
Good to go here, Control.
But yeah, absolutely mental stuff when you think about it. Mental stuff.
We read you, Commander. Good luck out there.
I mean, the bridge, I'm not really that bothered. Unless you can walk around the bridge, I don't give a stuff. It's going to be how much it can carry, how quick it is, how many guns you can bolt to it. That's what I think.
Requesting docking pad assignment.
Acknowledged, Commander. Your docking request is noted.
Yeah, more than likely. Hopefully it's the following week, so I'm back from holiday then. That'd be
That's great,
cool.
Control. Looking forward to kicking back for a few hours before we head back out on another run.
It just means that I'll have no early access to it because I'm going to be on holiday. I ain't taking a laptop with me to Cyprus. Though I might. My missus would kill me. Lance, how you doing?
Ever seen a colony go from empty
Well, naming systems is going to be a in it. You know, it's like,
I have now. I've been running Titanium
take a Steam
with
Deck.
Culver
She
nonstop.
will not have this.
These
And I need a
stations don't
break
run
as well,
themselves.
right?
feels good knowing we are putting
Maki Sasa, how's it going?
doesn't it?
In Chrome, it'll just be like a flying mirror coming towards you. It'll be like things bumping into it because they won't see it.
For an hour.
But it is a beast. I reckon it detaches from the drives.
Control's overwhelmed. Guess they didn't expect this many trackers showing.
But then how does it land on planets? You got the same problem getting through the mail slot as you have, right? It landing on a landing pad. So are we going to start seeing the introduction of new huge pads on some stations?
Another day,
Like, you know, oh, and there's the huge pad over there for the clippers.
at this point.
And then everyone will have a clipper.
Still beats dodging interdictions in an anarchy.
Or do they just...
I'll take the boredom.
It would mean they'd have to completely redo all of their land-based assets with large pads.
For new colonies.
Engineers, everything.
Yeah. Just wake me up when the pay goes up.
The coffee maker sold you, even though you can't use it. It is. It's a good-looking ship. I mean, they've played a blinder. I mean, they've obviously borrowed from a lot of things, haven't they?
Inbound vessel to control. Requesting docking.
Yeah, that center being solid black. I can see that detaching. I think you're right.
Awesome. I have a hot date at Polly's Pleasure
That
Palace
could be
tonight.
the thing.
I think that's a bit too much information. LOL.
Or perhaps it, no, he would have seen it. Or perhaps it even it comes down a bit like Thunderbird 2. That would, you know, that would do it. You get it on a large pad for that footprint. But then again, you want to get your, I don't know. Or it'll completely fill a large pad. But then again, so do a lot of ships.
If I have to hear, stand by for cargo unloading one more time. I might vet my own comms panel.
Well,
Same here. You think traffic control gets bored of repeating it?
I'm sure they've thought about how someone's going to park it. I'm sure they've thought about it. I mean, I don't know.
I'll show M board.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I think we're going to come back to that. I'm hauling steel. I bumped up a tourist installation. Drive the cargo box or just have people unload it for you. Robots unloading it. It's what you want, isn't it? And then have the turrets lay down suppressing fire because you're outside the station's remit to unload things. They're either going to change the capacity of large pads, and that's going to be a redesign of a lot of assets, or it is just going to be a huge ship right? And it'll go up as opposed to wideness. A bit like what the Type 7 is. It's tall, isn't it? Right, as opposed to wide. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it'll fit through the mail slot.
Forward again for their time trial prize or top prize. Commanders Maryland and GW Jukebox already claimed their prizes.
Yeah, Minerva is putting their 500 million into a fleet carrier. Smart move.
Yeah, have a look.
And GW Jukebox is sitting on 1 billion credits now. Imagine what you could do with them.
So he said, much like the present-day boxy Panamax ships, which are designed to fit through the Panama Canal locks as long as they're competently piloted. There you go. 1st of May. He says it will fit through. Good for him.
Let me get my combat ship prepped and I will be good to go.
So, you know, it'll get there. It'll get there. They're going to have to work it out, isn't they?
Just dropped off my fish load of prefabs this week. These new colonies are eating up supplies like crazy.
Don't eat about it. I barely have time to grab a coffee before.
Well, we've seen some of the other ships fold. Things fold up. Like the Cobra Mark V folding, so that it'll fit on a small slot, small pad. We've seen that. That's been some good stuff. Well, I mean, they've got the opportunity to do what they want, haven't they? And it's good they've actually turned round and started listening. We want this. Okay. Here it is. We're going to charge you arcs for it. Okay. So many people have said, take my money. Not many people have said, no, I'm going to wait and buy it for arcs. Well, actually, no. One person did. And I said, who said, I'm not buying it. I said, oh, are you a console player? And they were. So, kind of is where it is, isn't it? Ricardos Astro Adventure Park. Yeah, you did actually, Simon. You did reply to him. It was quite funny. You were like, what? It's one of those ones, I'm only coming back if there's space legs. Gag. You know? And you know, poor console players. But it's been like, what, 4 years now? 5 years? Give it up. God's sake. I used to humour him because I actually thought it was a bad thing, and it was a bad thing at the time. I thought, oh, Frontier have made a mistake here. They've made a big mistake, you know, and they did. I think they did. That's why other games have got, you know, a higher player count. However, I don't see why we should be humbled even by Horizons now. The game is Odyssey, and most new computers, especially after October, are going to have to be able to run something Odyssey-ish if you're going to be mainstream, right? Because the Windows 11 requirements and that sort of stuff. So, hey, you know, make the move. Some people change their phones every year. Some people change their cars every 3 years. Yet we're still worrying about getting games to work on computers that are 10 years old. Oh, there's no way it would have run on the Xbox One. Oh, how is the new PC? It's like, here we go. This, look at this, look at this, look at this, everybody. This is fantastic. Look. This, can't even open it, is a HP laptop. It's a HP ProBook 6360B. Behold, it's even got a CD drive in it. Or probably even a DVD. Yep, it's a... Yep, it's a DVD drive. We've got digital ports, no HDMI. We've got USB, no USB. We've got the RJ45 socket. The docking station port at the back. Sexy. Feel the weight. There's no way I'd be trying to run Elite Dangerous on this. 8 gigabytes of RAM in here, quite possibly, and a 1 gigabyte onboard Intel. Did you hear that? That's the sound of heavy quality. That's what it's all about. Yeah, baby. That 3060 card's going to be amazing.
It's strange thinking about settlers living out here. A few weeks ago.
Well, what's happened here? I'm obviously hung up on something.
Thanks to you, it's becoming a
The
thriving
auto dock has got me hung up on something right there. Look.
This is Silver moving to Yankee Foxtrot 03. Requesting docking clearance.
Sometimes it's just easier.
We have a ship prepping for departure. Shouldn't be
Like it's having a ripe banana at the moment, isn't it? Look at it.
Roger that. Control.
We're landing. So you got what?
tons of food cartridges to
Yeah, what resolution you playing it on?
going hungry here.
Yeah, until the settlers realized
So you-
it's just reconstituted
So what you said, new PC is amazing. Still the same 3060, but it's paired with a 98. What's that? Is that a graphics card? What is a 9800 X3D? I have no idea what that is.
Requesting docking access now control.
Let me have a, I have a Google now, am I? What's all that about?
Your docking request is received. Stand by for
Oh,
clearance.
right, okay.
OSA.
All right, so that's the Ryzen processor. Nice. Let's see the stats of this. Eight core. Cool.
Well, I'll be down.
So we start doing, yeah.
Pulling up already.
I'm not ordering nothing. I got to pay for my holiday, and I'm skint.
No kidding.
But yeah, that's it. Does look good.
Now it's a train
8
out
core.
in the making.
It was 8 core. I saw. Was it?
That's the power of independent pilots like you, Commander.
8 core, 16 threads. Bloody hell.
We're a Stark Industries ship.
I mean, I think, oh yeah, I only just recently bought my computer. This, whatever I've got, i9.
Peterson Romeo Golf
And,
Location transmitted. Enjoy your visit to orbital construction site, Ricardos Astro Adventure Park.
That's great. Control.
that was like 5. When did Odyssey come out? 5 years ago?
For a few hours before we hit the
4 years ago?
the run.
It's 4 years old now. It's getting old computer. Well, that's it. I always, I mean, the old PC. Well, this new one I bought just before Odyssey came out, right? Actually, a week before Odyssey came out, because I wanted to be kicking. And of course, it was COVID, wasn't it? So, but the old one
Except now we
was like, I don't know, 3rd gen i7, HP Phoenix Envy. It was brilliant. A 1070 card in it, but it's still got a 1070 card in it. yeah, so it's 4 years ago now, and it's doing okay. It's doing okay. I've got no reason to change it. I think it's got at least another 3 years left in it until I got to start upgrading things, and then I will. But let's face it, right? I was looking online. I think we've got a place over in the UK, and it's called Scan, right? It's hardware retailer, and they're good. And what was their computer hardware? The new RTX cards. Oh my god, they're an arm and a leg. So, $2,000 for a 32 gigabyte 5090. 2,149, by the way.
Just got in with another 800 tons of reinforced bulkheads. Where do you want them?
And that's the cheapest one. There's one here for 2,600 sheets. 2007. And then there's the Asus ROG Astral LC NVIDIA 5090 32 gigabyte GDDR7 ray tracing graphics card, 2,600 megahertz boost, 3,200 quid.
Feels like I've been hauling station framework for months.
I mean, come on.
Probably because you have.
That's obscene. Don't get me wrong, you can get the 5080s for £1,200, which seemed cheap in comparison to the $2,000 plus for a 5090. Right? I mean, I got a 3080 in mine, and it's doing fine.
Hope this is my last trick for a while.
And I'm still scrolling through them. 5070, 729 quid. I've no idea. Oh, next day delivery, pre-order. No.
You've earned some rest. Enjoy it before the next run calls.
Yeah, it's knocking on the door between 729 for a 16 gigabyte 5070 and because you're going to get one, you want 16 gigabytes of RAM, right? Or you can get a 12 gigabyte card, which I reckon is going to be knocking on the same sort of performance as, like, I don't know, the 4070, 4080. That's what I reckon.
Systems are stabilizing thanks to your deliveries, Commander. Safe travels.
It's a Laura Wonga, is what it is. Laura Wonga. About the what? It's shimpflation.
That's my 4th trip this week. Hauling shielded power conduits is getting old.
At least it's not by
Come on down a rig. Yeah, I mean, mine's an i9. I think it's a 10800.
We appreciate your dedication.
Mine is.
Every haul counts.
It does all the content creation that I want. And I'm content creating. I do it for my job. I do it for this. You know, it does me fine.
That's another batch of station parts delivered. Time to grab a drink before heading out again.
Oh, this trip here, I've done about,
Good haul?
I don't know, 6, 7 runs so far.
Okay, no hiccups this time. Hope the next run is just as smooth.
Yeah, I've already heard, like, if you go for, like, someone's been saying that if you go for the 5080, it's really a 5070. If you go for a 5070, it's really a 5060. You have that 5060, well, it's really a, you know. Yeah, Simon's got me thinking about upgrading the PC now. Which is mental. I've got no need to do that. And I'm not going to do it for a while. What am I doing? Oh yeah, construction services. Let's have a look. What we need. Need beer.
Final crate is off the ship. Let's get paid and get moving.
still need steel.
Next run. Hope it's not another long-haul ice mining op.
UV station supplies any day.
Commander V Uncle 07. Well, yeah, and I bought the 3080, and it came with a machine from where did I get it from? Chill Blast in the UK, and yeah, pretty good. You know, it had its teething problems when the drivers weren't right when it first came out, and of course then Odyssey wasn't right when it came out. My son's got the same graphics card and a Chill Blast PC. You know, he loves it. Yeah, you know, I mean, I bought my youngest son a 4070 last Christmas or the Christmas before, whatever, Christmas before last. Anyway, popped it in the PC, no dramas. But the specs on that, I think it was just slightly slower than my 3080. What was the point? Yeah, don't know, I got 12 gigabyte on mine, it might be.
We're short on small landing pads. I'll put you on a medium instead. Sending you the location
Could be.
now.
It's the Supreme one. So
Another batch of supplies delivered. Time to stretch my legs before heading back out.
Make it quick. The next job's already lined up.
yeah, you want to leave it for a later generation of those new cards, so you get a better power. Like if I was going to go and buy a 40 card now, right, you can get ones that are not so power hungry. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. Let me do a quick sys info.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel
Uh,
presentation of our in-flight entertainment.
So I've got an i9 10900, 10 cores, 20 processors. Components, display, 3080, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Unless I'm blind, I can't see it.
Includes some delightful views. Our flight
It's working fine because I'm running this at
details.
in 4K, right? Kind of maximum graphics, and it's downgrading it over there for you to 1080p, and I'm streaming at the same time. So yeah, it's doing all right. I've got CPU, memory, GPU. The GPU has 10 gigabytes on it. That's what it is. 10 gigabytes. Of which it's using 8 at the moment. I know. I don't need an... exactly, Draxter. I don't need one, but Simon's got me thinking now. You bastard. Maybe if the channel takes off and I get 100,000 subscribers, I'll buy one. So, 2136, we might get there. So, like and subscribe, everyone. Give a follow on Twitches as well. I don't use MSI Afterburner. I took all that crap off. Got the NVIDIA driver and the NVIDIA app, and it's running at something's going wrong. Let me just find out where the bloody thing is. Jesus Christ.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
We'll get there in the end. Trailblazer's song. There you go. Exactly. The hell was going on?
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
So I'm running at 33% at the moment. And for the life of me, I can't remember what the hotkey card is to show my frames per second in game. Alt F, isn't it?
This is your captain.
Can't remember.
Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Control F. Yeah, I thought it was. Yes, there it is. 60 frames per second. Get in there. Oh, little drop. So it's doing all right. It's still chugging along. And it's running Streamlabs and Music B and EDO. ED Commander. Right? It's running that. It's running other rubbish.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage
It's doing all
of our
right.
in-flight entertainment.
Is what it's doing. It's doing all right. Well, yeah, hey, you're talking about Conan, right? Thank you, Strawman, by the way. 07. Dune soon, innit? We buying that?
Direct your attention to our flight attendants
You gonna be
for a
playing
brief
that?
safety demonstration.
It's a case of too many games, too little time at the moment, though, isn't it? Because it's quite the franchise, Dune, isn't it?
No fire zone entered.
So it's going to have to be good. Thank you, Oakenfell. 07. Make sure you're all subscribing as well, alright? And then turn your notifications on. And if you're on the Discord, right? Link in description. You'll get notifications if the Twitch and other stuff doesn't work either. So that's going to be interesting stuff. Yeah, EVGA and NVIDIA have had a bit of a falling out, haven't they?
Control, we are on our way. Preparing to jump.
We knew that was going to happen. See that? This is what I mean, right? So that, look at it. Type 7. That's a large hauler. Right? Good old Lakon. Right? What is the point of this ship? Now when the Clipper turns up. What's the point of that? There's going to be no point. It looks like someone's taken a dump. And then you've got like the good old Type 9 over there. You can see that doesn't completely fill. That doesn't completely fill the large pad. I mean, this does. Still got a bit of space. Right? See, it's got loads of space there. Loads of space.
Did you catch the Galnet update?
So you think when the Panther Clipper comes, it'll fill that pad, right?
Yeah, and nearly 1 billion units of cargo delivered.
Leaving but a gnat's bollock.
Serious logistics. Makes you wonder if Brewer Corporation is planning something bigger down the line.
Type 8's medium ship, right?
Practically building an entire second bubble at this point. I just hope they don't
Casual Murph, 07. Well, you know,
thing could go sideways.
things move on in game.
Not to mention pirates.
Like those old classic cars. How do you keep those ships to be relevant? If you look what's happening in the car industry, and it has done for years, cars have been getting slower. My car's got a 1.5 petrol engine in it. It's X-Trail, right? Or a Rogue. And it's hybrid, so it's backed up by the battery. Before, you would have had a 2-litre in it. Ford Cougar. Started out, 2-litre, diesel engine. Roar, power. Now, 1.5 diesel engine. Yeah, I just can't remember the last time I used it either. You know, it's going to be like, got it, A-rated it, used it once or twice, job done like. I'm still buying steel. I just think it'll fill the pad. It'll use every piece of that pad. That's what it'll do. Yeah, I'm in my own private group. Now you're in a 1 litre. Yeah, I know what it is. 1 litre, probably got a supercharger on it or a battery in it to back it up. That was the thing with the Fiat 500s. 1 litre, supercharger bolted onto it when they first came out. Never know. You just never know, do you? So yeah, you know, things change, don't they? That's how they get you going back to the old ships. They hit a heavier punch. They're not so woke. That's a good idea, isn't it? Not so woke on the ships. Zachary. Yes, I know. It's the old Camaros, that sort of stuff. Oh, it only has 2 wheels. Oh, there you are then. If it had 3, I'd be concerned. Yeah, you don't see many muscle cars over here. We're not the sort of muscle car country over here. You do see an occasional, you know, proper Mustang, right? Like the new one. But the guy round the corner's got a Camaro. I think he only drives it on a Sunday. I'm surprised it fits in his garage, because his garage is tiny. Anyway, he's got one. Good for him. But no, they've changed the taxation here. We're a country of SUVs and people carriers. First time here, Zachary. I'm from Wales. And we do. We have tiny roads. We have tiny cars. I mean, my car's a decent size on the UK roads, but it's not the biggest. I mean, it's nowhere near a Range Rover. What am I doing? Yeah, but yeah, probably loads of older ones in Oz. But I bet you're not getting many new ones, are you? A 49 Cadillac? Bloody hell. Classic car, that, man. Because over here, there's so much tax. So, if you go out and you buy a new car, you get... Normally, they pay the showroom tax, right? You think, oh, I'm getting a deal, right? But then, if your car costs over £40,000, you've got to pay a prestige tax on it, which is £400 a year more for the first 5 years. And most electric cars are over 40 grand. Right? So now you're paying the premium. And then, you know, still got the old beaten up bangers on there, knocking around 10-year, 11-year-old cars that are £20 a year road tax. It does. If you want anything decent, yeah, I mean, so my X-Trail, registered retail price, it was some like 41,000. I was, oh, I kind of really want it. There was loads of good spec on it. And, you know, some of these things you can't put in aftermarket. Anyway, right? So I bought it. But yeah, you know, tax is knocking on the door, £690 a year. So I'm up there with your Range Rovers. Yeah, I don't have a Range Rover. And it's a hybrid, so I'm saving the planet. I'm charged more. Andrew, you're in Birmingham. How is it in Birmingham at the moment? So Dodge, yeah, the Dodge cars, yeah. Yeah, well, Holden used to have sports cars. I remember seeing it on Top Gear, then they stopped making it. Nemesis 07, New Zealand, Birmingham, we're everywhere. Sunny and warm. It's got a bit overcast over here, to be honest.
Welcome back, Commander.
Let's have a quick look outside, see what's happening. It's gone a bit cloudy. Let's see what... Alexa, what's the weather going to be doing today? Lies.
Control. Codynamics Kilo Bravo Yankee 03 here. Requesting permission.
I don't think it's going to rain. But then again, this thing's completely off its
Roger that,
box.
Commander. We have a pad for you now.
6% chance of
Sending you
rain.
the details.
So it says. I don't believe a word it says.
I have a hot date at Police Pleasure.
Yeah, they're going to be hands off.
I think that's a bit too much information. LOL. But have fun in there.
Yeah, well, obviously it's cheaper for you. Like that. £690 a year. And then after 5 years, it goes back to whatever it is. £170.
Haul at 20%. Barely made it here.
What am I doing? Yes.
They take your cargo. Half of it.
So we're going to transfer that in,
Stuff. Left me with scrap.
which now means I only need 843 steel,
Get you patched up.
which is good.
Next time, consider hiring an escort.
Midway infraction detected. Clear pad approach immediately to avoid starport infractions clear. Docking privileges restored.
What was this? So a strange stream on your feed. A guy was streaming Elite Dangerous with 900 subscribers and 500 people watching and no one chatting. Really? What was he doing? Andrew, I am using the Imperial Cutter. Yeah, it's got to be bot. Oh, yes, that has. I do have a carrier. Absolutely no point doing that. It does. So that's the Chrome. It's got a ship kit on it. I forget which ship kit it is.
Any modules are unloaded.
792 with no shields.
It's strange thinking about settlers living in
Amanda Beardax, thank you for following. Why aren't the rest of you following? Come on. Get Twitch following and get YouTube following. YouTube button's broken. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, it's only 2 jumps, so I'm quite close to where all this is. Yeah, it's a beautiful ship, the cutter. I really like it. I do use the old Type 9 every now and again as well, mind you, because you know you got to use it for something, haven't you? Perhaps that'll just become now a donor ship where my Panther Clipper comes out. Who knows? There'll be some things I'll need. There are some things I'm going to need, obviously, but we don't know what the modules are going to be, so. Who knows? So has anyone seen any good films lately? I'm scratching around. I've got 2 episodes of Andor to watch because they released 3 more. I think Wednesday. So there's 6 episodes of Andor out. And I watched episode 4 today. No spoilers now. I won't spoil. And it was good. "64 good films." Ha, yeah. Exactly. Is anything much out, is it? We're running into that slow period. Habati, hello, 07. Yeah, I think when a new ship like a Clipper comes out, Panther Clipper comes out, people will be taking a good look at their fleet. Oh, the Orville's good. Justified, not watch that. Yeah, I know what you mean, Commander V, Uncle. I mean, with my phone, I just activated it for Andor, to be honest.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Power! We're powering through it. Yeah, but you can't just fly around in a Mandy. a chrome Panther Clipper.
No fire zone entered.
Personally, I think the Corsair outdoes the Mandy. I don't know. Oh, I remember it. Justified, yeah, I remember. Yeah, well, haven't they just done finished another season now? So I heard they cancelled it, then it got picked up again by somebody else.
Strongly advise you against this.
It's like Netflix has picked up Halo from Paramount, I've heard. Good, because that was good. I'm still hauling steel. Thought they meant to have fixed this flipping slowdown of everything. 23 frames per second. What's going on? Where is your steel? They're not hurting where they are, just ship them off to different systems, and you've always got a ship in a system, haven't you? Lord of the Rings is a strange one. Right? Because it's very... What's the word I'm looking for? What's going on here? It's very deep in the lore, right? They're doing some things right. Some of the things just bonkers. Think, who the hell's he then? We know he's Gandalf, right? And then they kept that one going, didn't they? Now he got his staff and Tom Bombadil and all that crap went on, and now the rings are out there somewhere, and I might have fallen asleep. I know. But it was like, oh, is he Gandalf? Is he Saruman? Ooh, I don't know. Then right at the end, they dropped that humdinger. I remember talking to my boss at the time. I was in the States. He was a big sort of like, you know, Lord of the Rings sci-fi, like me. I was saying, oh, dude, that's Mordor. Oh, I never got that. You know, it was weird. I mean, they're still going. Is it Wheel of Time on Amazon? I really don't know what all that's about. I think they're leaving so much time now in between seasons. People just don't forget. It's like Stranger Things. Christ, they're all married with kids. Right? What's going on? Just let's have it already. Job done. In fact, I don't even, when is Stranger Things, the last Stranger Things on? Because it better be good. Final season. They're going to split it, aren't they? So Stranger Things, season 5. What are they saying? Late 2025. And it's going to be a split release. So 5 episodes, then 5 episodes. They're saying. Whoever they are. Have I been to Colonia? Yes. Several times. What I liked about season 4 is when they're in the Russian prison, and old David Harbour picks up a sword, and it's Conan the Barbarian's sword. And I said to my missus, that's Conan the Barbarian's sword, that is. And she said, shut up. How do you know? I know. I know what Conan the Barbarian's sword is like. And I was right. In the Andor episodes, each one of those I think are 50 minutes to 53 minutes long. They're good ones, and then this short 35-minute rubbish. She did say, she just looked at me and went, you're ridiculous. I said, it's Conan the Barbarian's sword, I'm telling you. Shogun, yeah, I like the old original one. Is it Richard Carpenter? Richard Chamberlain. That's the fella. Yes, we did. We played it on here. Blind 100. Love a bit of Conan. Haven't played it lately, mind you. Exiles. I think it's yeah, Exiles. I enjoy Exiles, it's good. I just haven't got the time to get in there and have a good go at that. John Rhys Davis, classic actor. And Welsh.
Welcome back, Commander.
Oh, but he's gonna park it. Hands off. What's the best way to make money fast? Go and mine some platinum. This community goal. They'll pay 4 times as much. And there's some big money to be had. I'll be doing it tomorrow on stream, don't worry. If you need money today...
I'm heading out to pot a few pirates. Anyone want to join me?
Right, I need 51 of that now.
Pass this time, Commander. But good luck out there.
And it's all about liquid oxygen. Liquor and beer. You say you have a nice old clipper doing this.
You fight or run?
Yes, hi Claudius.
Lucky for you.
My God, yeah. Quick as a flash.
I can't wait to study it.
I mean, he was good in the last Indiana Jones. They did, whatever it was. Dial of Destiny. I enjoyed that film. Low temperature diamonds. Yeah, good old bit of mining there. We'll do some bloody mining tomorrow.
Not really. Long as the credits keep flowing, I keep flying.
Dial of Destiny. Yeah, it was good. You know? I totally got where he was coming from. My missus hasn't watched it. She's like, nah, yeah. It was really good. I went with the not Grom side. Yeah, Antikythera or something, isn't it?
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
Trailblazer's song. Draxter, yeah, well, it's a game dynamic they need to bring in. The Thargoids are back. And they're irritated. But then when we were in it, we were all saying like, oh god, when's it going to end, man? Now there's so much stuff to do in-game. You're like, could do with a bit of Thargoid. Yes, today. There are still Thargoids in the game. You just got to get yourself down to the Pleiades. Pleiades? Or California Nebula. We're all the way down there anyway. They're still around. What was good about that was like once every 6 weeks, we'd have a watch party to see it go boom. It was brilliant. Got everyone going. I got all 8 t-shirts. Yeah, mine are all in storage, those AX ships. Bigger Titans, they're back. They're bigger. And they're pissed. You just know that's where it's going. Well, yeah, you know, that's a missed opportunity, I think. I mean, you know, a year... It's been a year, and they're back. On foot this time. Could be, couldn't it? That could be the... That could be the new feature. On foot revamp. Could be. Could be. You never know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Commander.
They need to do more with the on-foot gameplay. Space has seen it, Trade's seen it, colonisation has seen it. They need to do more of the Odyssey gameplay.
Hello, Control. This is Live Obama's
In my opinion.
06. Requesting docking authorization.
Could well be.
Confirmed. Your docking request is received. Stand by for clearance.
Roger that, Control.
Right, I need 51 tons of steel. Right? And then the rest of the stuff I need, I can't get here. But I also need liquid oxygen. And I need an absolute crap ton of this. A 3-way war would be good. Look at this 18 frames per second crap. What's going on here? Yeah, there's lots of things really. You know, there's lots of things.
Setting out for some pirate hunting. Could use some company. Anyone interested?
Retracted.
20 frames per second now. Oh, it's classic, isn't it? Look at that, that's brilliant. There's my bandwidth as well, see? What am I doing now? Yeah, I'm going there. Here we go.
Trailblazer Software. Mining vessel cosmic Pad 7.
We are moving. It's not that, no. It's just the game is, look, 55 frames. Look, it's all over the place. Something's happened. We just don't know what. And now it's all back to normal. Unless I updated this week, unless there's something else new has come down. Could be something going on. Could be something. So I thought they'd fix this. See, back to 60 now. At the moment, they're not landable. We don't know what I mean, people are asking. I mean, if you look at the original roadmap, then Braben said, hey, you can have ships called the Dolphin and the Orca and whatever else they're called, right? And
We will be cruising in system
Beluga.
for a while. Please
And
feel free to take advantage
it's going to be
of
great
flight
because you're going to be able to traverse the oceans on ocean-type worlds. Well, that hasn't happened, has it? Bit of Sea of Thieves. Who's that? X-Parkin. 07. How you doing? Happy day, is it? Saturday. Yes, Saturday.
Frameshift drive charging.
Likey, subscribey, you lot. Come on. Yes, you can ask a gameplay question, by all means. It's in the original notes. Braben's vision. And they're kind of working through them all, really. Way back when Elite first came out. So, X-Parkin, ask your question. Have a good weekend, Zachary. You have a nice time, and tell them I said hello. Big 07s. Okie dokie. There we go. We're coming into it now. You have a mission to retrieve data and a planet is marked. Okay. But when you get there, it disappears. Sometimes that means the person who has the data has moved. So you want to check your messaging panel up there to see what's going on. Or when you get there, scan the planet with a surface scanner. Make sure you've got what you've got. You get to the actual point of interest. It should be there. Data of a trading route. Usually you pick that up. Yeah, usually you pick that up from a settlement. You get there and you've got to scan the big pillars to get that information. I think. I don't think they're broken. I think it's still working. Yes, folks. We are en route.
Docking request granted.
Welcome back, Commander.
I don't know if shipping tiers is going to be a thing. I really don't know if shipping tiers is going to be a thing. I don't know what's it going to bring to the game. You know? I don't know. Just because, like, Star Citizen's got it, No Man's Sky's got walk around your fleet carrier, as far as I know. I mean, Elite is in production. No Man's Sky isn't. I just don't know what it's going to bring. So what am I going to be doing walking around my ship right now?
Living out here. A few
Right.
weeks ago, this was just empty space.
Thanks to you, it's becoming a thriving colony. More settlers
Do you know what I mean?
soon.
What's it going to bring? If I was able to get up from my pilot seat now, what would I do? Exactly, you'd be there all week, wouldn't you, Commander Diana Rigg? All week!
Cargo bay is empty. Time to refuel and see
Well,
what
same,
the
yeah,
next job takes.
yeah, but you wouldn't, right? Because you wouldn't have a Vista Genomics, you wouldn't have a bar in your ship, you wouldn't have,
Make themselves.
you know, vendors. So what else do you do?
We don't have to do this.
Sit down on your bunk in your Sidewinder and consider your life choices? One thing I've always thought about is that, well, and they've got the AFMU for this, for repairs. Something's broken and then you have to go and repair the module. But like, while you're doing that, some cheeky monkey is shooting you with railguns. You're not going to survive.
They will when they've got a functioning station. You heading straight back.
Now, entering and looting wrecks, that is something. So, you've got these mega ships floating around. And some, you know, calamity has befallen them.
3 jumps with a full cargo of prefabricated
Brilliant. Brilliant.
But look at it.
Why can't we get on there and play through that?
Your dedication is what makes this possible.
I've always said it.
When the bar is built.
What am I doing? I'm here. Right, okay. Go back up there. That would be something. I tell you what, pirates have taken over an outpost. They've already got the map, which you can walk around.
That's 400 tons of food cartridges delivered.
It's not very big.
No one's
Expanded a bit to include the docking bay and say a cargo hold. And you got a good bit of first person on a ship there. You expand that to a station and the station internal thing. You could have many wars going on as you come in, land, drop off and take people out and try and retake that station landing pad by landing pad. And once all those landing pads, then you regain that station. How cool is that?
Interdiction, and they actually boarded me.
No way. What happened?
Station combat.
Damn off.
Done.
Cost me a chunk of
Dave,
but I
how are
kept
you?
my ship and most of my haul. Sounds like a lesson learned. Better luck next time.
Landing gear retracted.
Is there a new patch coming? We just had a new patch. When was that? Wednesday? So Trailblazers 3 hit for Elite Dangerous. Brought with it system colonization, economies, and population. And all of that.
Never know when you'll need to make a quick getaway.
And
Scan detected.
what else did it do?
point.
Fix some bug fixes. It was meant to fix this thing that happens at the top of every hour, where the game just stalls. I think it fixed the Corsair as well and its heat management problems. So that was done. So yeah, a lot of things have been done. If there be a patch floor for, I don't know. I do not know.
Keep the components offloaded. How many more before this place?
Who knows?
But at least they're getting put together quickly.
Oh yeah, we had. Oh yeah, paint your station a new color. So you know, I bought one to see how it went.
Frameshift drive charging.
Finally made it. Got a full load of
Video on YouTube.
structural components ready for off.
Like and subscribe.
Where do you want it?
Which to be fair hasn't done particularly well.
Working on docking assignment.
There you go.
Just queue
That's
up.
life these days. Yeah, I got copper ones as well. If you're gonna do it, do a copper one, and that'll handle the Coryllis. I haven't built any larger ones, so you know. I am, although I reckon I'll be getting test access when I'm on holiday, and I ain't taking a laptop and a joystick on holiday. It's not that sort of holiday.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because more than likely it'll be towards the end of June. I wouldn't be if they stretch it out to July. Taking nearly a month. Yeah. It's the first thing you do, it seems to be, is to build an outpost. Then the second whatever you put in is less. So if you go in and say the first thing you're going to build is an orbis, then from what I've heard, you're going to need more materials. If you build something first, I think you get less for it. It's less materials for whatever else that follows. I think. Commanders, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Simon who told me that anyway. Or was it Atlas? Can't remember. Yeah, the thing is, I said it in my video, right? With the station paints, all well and good, but they're in the blackness of space. So to appreciate them, you've really got to wait till the sun comes up. There's a lot of things that happened last Wednesday. There was patch updates, paint my station. I haven't done a video on system economies because it's going to change. And until it's bolted down, there's no point.
With full details.
Whatever I say today will be complete and utter malarkey tomorrow. Guaranteed. I believe so. If you buy copper Coryllis space stations, I think you can use it on outpost, on every Coryllis that you have. I think. I believe so.
Flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Yeah, I have no reason to build an orbis. I mean, I thought I was going the extra mile and buying that 4 stanchion, or building that 4 stanchioned Coryllis.
I strongly advise you against this.
It's great when you can see it, Simon. If it's dark, there's no point.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, sun's back out. Cloud's gone away. I thought it's going to crash then. Got to hold your nerve with this auto dock. You've really got to hold your nerve.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
See? 20 frames per second again. Liquid oxygen.
Control, sending docking request. Please confirm.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Commander, we have a pad for you.
That's great. Control. Looking forward to kicking back for a few hours before we
Yeah, it's more than likely something's going on, isn't it? Probably some like errant service running somewhere. Zor 42. Yeah, going out and surveying nebulas. Have I got Windows gaming mode? I don't know. Probably. Have I got Windows gaming mode? Let me see. Probably. Let me see. Game mode settings is off. That's only just been happening recently, mind you. I've turned it on. How do we get Imperial Naval rank? You have to go to an Imperial Naval system and start running information for it. And then you'll be given multi-linked jobs. Do this, 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 and this, and you'll get this rank. It's quite good. Well, we'll see what happens now then, shall we? All of us says turn this on, then it's turn that off, then it's turn this on, and turn that off. Unless you keep up with it, because it was broken for quite some time. Good old Windows 11. Good old Windows 11. Windows 11. Best operating system, Windows 7. Hands down. Then XP. You knew what you were doing, Windows 7. Yeah, I got a couple of accounts going on the go. I'm sure I've got one on Epic Games as well somewhere. But I don't use the Epic Store. Oh no, I'm being targeted by somebody in Amamba. Meep, meep. I'm still not sure if that works, right? Seems to have gone. That was my meet moment from Roadrunner. We're running silent. Oh, he's back. He's ahead of us though. He wants my liquid oxygen. Okay. Wrong side of the planet, Gromit. Gotta fly through the asteroids now. Bloody thing's gonna turn up, innit? There's people after me. So it's been quite chill, isn't it?
Let's not waste time.
Yeah. Who's shooting at me? Oh, there he is, look. Later, skaters. All a bit frosty nib knobs then, didn't we? Look at that. Here he comes again. Don't try to run, but I am running. 'Cause I've only got a beam laser on you. It was about this time last year. Simon, Atlas and me had a good go at it. Atlas showed us around all his ships. Whenever they had that expo on for the ships, we had a go. I mean, I've had Star Citizen since 2015, 2016, something like that. And we'll see. That's the benchmark. Is it gonna work? See, someone's beefing me now, look. There's that guy. Is this station gonna open up and shoot the sausage? Alright, because people have been dispatched, look.
Just dropped off another load of structural components. That was a long haul.
I think every PC's going to struggle. This beast you've built might do it, though.
We appreciate the effort.
I
Every
do.
shipment brings us closer to completion.
Right, so I need 58 liquid oxygen, and I need liquor.
Finally concluded. I need something besides Russian.
Let's have a look.
Tell me about it. I haven't had fresh food in weeks.
I heard there's a place known on the colony serving real home-cooked meals.
Try the landing hub's cantina. Pilots say the stew is worth the trip.
I want commodities. I want to buy beer. I need 496 tons of it.
This station's starting to look like a real
I'm near wherever it is I am.
It was empty space a month
Hip
ago.
something or other.
That's what a few thousand haulers can do. You heading back out? Yep, got another load waiting.
Where am I? 59778. Right, it would interest you to know that the nearest place that sells beer is Reeves.
Panel is set for the nearest place with good food. I'm starving.
There you go. That's where we're off to. What about
Right now, I take a
wines? I need wine as well. And I also need
Speaker's Lounge.
Liquor. L-I-Q. L-I-Q. Liquor. Search. Yeah, it's Reeves Orbital. They haven't got much. Looks like we're going to go to Amero Port then. 113 light years away. Let's see how it goes.
You forget to check your reserves again.
Yeah, I find I'm not playing any other games.
Maybe. Good thing I keep a few fuel nippets handy.
We're nearly
Glad
there.
you made it safely. We can't afford to lose good pilots.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
I want to go back and have a go at X4. I really do. That's had a big revamp lately, isn't it? Red Dead Redemption. Never played it. Actually, I have. But, then, you know what happens? Something happens in Elite, and then, you know, you get dragged back into Elite, and everything goes out the wall. Yeah, they've done something with that flight control. Let's have a look. Well, sand a little by all means. If you want to haul, there's an orbital site. It pays good money. It's not Organ I'm going to. Jesus. Where's it gone? Where the bloody hell is in Aragon? There it is. That one. There. That's where we're going. We'll get there eventually. How many jumps? 4. Bloody hell. All this for beer. All this for beer.
System scan complete.
Yeah, you just go there, see what's needed, drop it off at whatever ship there is. Thank you very much.
Frameshift drive charging.
We will get there. Beer is very important, Charles. I'm considering having one later. Because it's hot. Maybe the longest game in development in history. Something has to be done. I mean, when's Squadron 42 coming out? Yeah, I don't drink much at all, so having a beer is an occasion.
Frameshift drive.
2026. Ah. I see. Good old 2026. will indeed have to see. Oh dear. Well, I know what people say, it's a scam. Give us something and then build upon it. They're kind of damned if they do, they damned if they don't. Whatever they release now has got to be so outstanding, right? It's got to make your thighs quiver, right? That's how outstanding it's got to be. And it's a very ambitious project.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's coming soon. It certainly is. Well, I watched the introductory film, and that was very good. Thing to say, oh hang on, it's that guy from EastEnders. Oh, it's Gillian Anderson. Oh hang on, that's so and so. Wasn't he in? Oh, he looks good, doesn't he? That's what everyone says, doesn't they? Reeves Orbital. Just to mix it up, we're going to dock at a station, everybody. Oh yeah, good for them. I'm not denying it. I'm not bashing it. I've had it. I've been a supporter of it for years. I'm not one of these people who spends millions on flipping ships. I'm not going to be doing that. I'll get whatever I get from in-game. No, I'm not really one to bash the games. Like, even all these people who bashed Elite Dangerous. Oh, it's a dead game. Oh, it's dying. Oh, it's... bollocks. Star Citizen will have its day. We just don't know when. Or what rig it will run on. Because it's pretty meaty, isn't it? It's pretty power hungry. I don't know what machines they're using to run it on development. Bloody Craze or something, I don't know. While you're playing Elite Dangerous. Well, exactly, they do a wipe, so what's the point? If I'm going to invest my time in the game, I don't want them to do a wipe. I've already bought the game, I've got access to it. Why is it being wiped? And then they wipe your key bindings. So I just get to the stage where, right, I know what I'm doing.
Due to some unforeseen delays,
And a couple of years ago,
at our next destination,
Miguel Johnson came on, showed me around, showed me what to do. It was great, spent the time. It was brilliant. Then the key bindings got wiped. I was like, sorry, I can't be ad with this. You know? Give me the game to play or not. Either way, I don't care.
No fire zone entered. Welcome back, Commander.
Well, I remember, logging on once, and I took off, and someone vaporized me. Straight off the bat. Action mesh take off, and I was vaporized. I just think it's left an awful lot of bad taste in people's mouths. Yeah, I ain't paying $200 a month for a private server. Forget it. We're going to pick up some stuff here.
Control is sending docking request. Please confirm.
Wine. And liquor. And then we have to come back.
Docking complete. Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
So what do we need? $641 wine.
All good here, Control. Preparing for jump and signing off. Hasta la vista, babies.
And then I need beer. So it's going to be 2 trips for this one. So we're going to need liquor. Liquor. They haven't got much. We'll have what they got. And then we're going to need beer.
07 Control. Requesting some landing pad digits.
Cargo hold at maximum
Slightly on
capacity.
somewhere.
No, I just need beer and liquor.
Acknowledged core dynamics Zulu Charlie Delta 09. Looking for a slot now.
Awesome. I have a hot date at Police Pleasure Palace tonight.
I think that's a bit too much information. LOL. But have fun in there.
Inbound message to control.
Project Verse.
Requesting immediate docking access.
No, I haven't heard of that. Project Verse.
Ship uncoupled. Exit the station quickly and safely. Appreciated. Control.
Interesting. I'll have a look at that. Project Verse. Thank you, Quantum.
Control.
Is he in here? Look at that, look.
Still waiting for a pad here.
Plants everywhere.
Pad just became available. Sending location now.
Yeah, that Starship Simulator, it's not kind of my bag. I installed it and it completely goosed my system. So, I'm like, meh. I know some people are really into it. I can't be had, to be honest. What the hell's this thing doing? Oh, we're off. Oh, I thought we were going to go then. We're all very nicely rated. Let's get back to base. We're hauling stuff like the Dukes of Hazzard, yeah? We're off ski. How many jumps? 4, 5, 6? Jesus Christ. 6 jumps to get back.
Clear station perimeter.
Mental. Tomorrow we're going to be doing mining. Another favourite pastime of mine. Yeah, we are booking.
System scan complete. Warning.
All the abandoned cameras floating around. Yeah, I know what you mean. So we're going to do another trip now for wine and liquor. Crazy. Beowulf Schmidt, been lurking. 7, Commander. So what people got planned this weekend then? Obviously the weather's turning here, but like it's nice and cool. Oh look! Someone's having a go. Latest skaters. Alona Goronda. Alona Goronda? That's what it said. New stations? They might bring in new stations, you never know. New stations might be the thing with the Panther Clipper. Three jumps? Oh no. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel. You never know. Oh, they got some good mechanics in game, haven't they? They really have. There's no denying it. They've really thought about it. But then again, they've had time to think about it. Klaus, 07, how are you? We're going to squeak in there, like, with not an awful lot of fuel left. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. And someone's going to try and take all my lovely wine, beer, and liquor off me. We're at 10%. The iron rainbow is circling. Yeah, like that's been in the game for a while though, isn't it? That quantity stuff. If I can remember rightly. I did some courier missions to pick up. I was doing quite well, and then they reset it all. I was like, oh, fish sticks, like, you know. No one beefy so far. I'm sure someone's going to beef me carrying all the stuff that all the party juice I'm carrying.
Welcome back, Commander.
Nox, for me, is about the ground settlements. So if we look at this system I've got here, it's not ideal, this, but I like it. So I've got my station here, I've got my tourist, and I've got something else I'm building there. I can't remember what I'm building. Anyway, I've got an outpost,
I need something besides
I've got a pirate base,
Tell me about it. I have
but it's
some
about,
fresh food
for me, the planetary ports. That's where you're going to get your money and your economy from. Now, I'm not making a hell of a lot of money here, but then again, I'm not really doing anything here either.
Pilots say
Right.
the stew is worth the
But
trip.
I would say go for one that's got planets with rings in it for your minerals and materials and all that crap. Because at the moment, if I built stations here, I would have strong links to whatever is on here and here, and then weak links everywhere else. These are all weak links to supply that station. So really you want a planet that has got multiple sites, a system with planets where you've got multiple sites for ground bases and multiple orbital ones. Like this one here is key. And that one. And this one. That's what I would say. If you can get one with an Earth-type world, then you are laughing. All the way to the limits. Right, so I need liquid oxygen.
Finally here.
I need liquor.
Rough jump with all this station framework rattling around in the hole.
And I need beer.
At least you didn't lose anything on the way. One of my struts came loose last trip.
And I don't need anything else, I don't think.
Secure now.
Oh, I still need titanium. So, you know. Let's go get that liquor. And beer and stuff. Yeah, I'd build an outpost first, claim the system, and then build something a bit beefier. That's what I would do. Where's my Minerva?
All goods done. Another natural surplus proceed, Commander. Time to stretch my legs before heading back up.
Make it quick. The next job's already lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go and pick up some
Vital supplies.
liquor,
Proceed to
which
dock
I need
offload.
quite a bit of. So I need to go to this system, according to Inara,
This hold is packed tight.
Kaku. Couple of jumps.
See you, Commander. You're just in time. We've been waiting on those materials to keep construction moving.
Glad to be here. Let's get this over so I can grab a bite before heading back out.
Oh, I did. I watched it this morning, actually. It was very good.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charge.
Funny fella.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Kind of duck one. I'm going to do the mining tomorrow. I'm going to get that done tomorrow. I'm going to get down to system. I'm going to get a ship down there. And I'm going to mine the platinum.
Ready to engage.
What's the best way to find a worthy system? There's a video on Ricardos Gaming's channel about that. Go and watch that. Talks about Spanch, talks about Inara.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there's some decent areas around. Just got to spend the time having a look and then say, right. Then you got to think about, well, how far is that away from the ships that can supply you and all that. Yeah, no worries, man. We'll have a go tomorrow. Rigux Enterprise. Arissa. But you got to hand them into a certain system. There's a lot of money to be made if you can get it. There's 2 mega ships in that system, and I think they're points of interest. But I'll check tomorrow. I haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, it'll quadruple the price. It'll be mental. Yeah, they're not stations, they're points of interest. So my advice is drop in, scan the nav beacon, and you'll find them. Oh, it's going to be winters. There's something about having a nice module. Is it long range? Is it displacement missile or something? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever it was. Yeah, Grom is the other one. So I need liquor, beer, and liquid oxygen. Go for Yuri. Ah. It's done now. I've got to cancel what I'm doing. Bask in her glory. So is it going to be here? Because if it's outlawed, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Yuri from Red Alert. Yeah, I remember that one. The bald-headed guy in the goatee. Because that new Red Alert game, forget what it's called. Isn't that released now?
Touchdown confirmed. Please shut down all systems. We are glad to have you with us,
Liquor.
Station Commander.
302.
Delta Maya Romeo Indigo 07 Charlie, welcome to. Is that you,
Is there a
British
problem
Owen?
here, officer?
We've heard lots of great things about you.
Now I gotta find someone that sells beer. Beer, 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 beer. From the KUU system. Search. Okay, so we've got
Control, charging for
Reeves Orbital apparently. Again, so we're back there.
We read you, Commander. Good luck out there.
That was a good game, Renegade. That was the first person Command and Conquer game, wasn't it? Remember playing that.
Inbound vessel to control. Request
Tempest Rising. That's the one, Commander Doctor. What?
confirm Goodmere Yankee Oscar Zulu 07. Location transmitted. Enjoy your visit to Rigox Enterprise. Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, I think I bought it.
Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
I think Tempest Rising's coming out. I think. I've worked out what that drop is. I had Steam running. Very silly boy, is what I am. You gotta have a Tesla coil, haven't you? Everyone teams up against me in my house. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Classic. They all had a go. Empire at War. They all had a go at me at that. Couldn't do anything. Right, quick. We would just take him out. Because they knew if I got a foothold, I would utterly devastate them.
Indigo Tango 08. Can you clear me for docking?
We see you there, Commander. Stand by.
07, control.
I'm pretty sure old Tesla was onto something, mind you. I watched a documentary on Tesla, Nikolai Tesla, years ago. It's really good. Right, where are we going? We're going... down there. Exactly. Genius and insanity is measured by success. Sergio, happy Saturday. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing okay. Just doing a little bit of trekking. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it Blofeld who said that? Drax in Moonraker. Ah, could be, couldn't it? Was a bit of a weird film, that wasn't it? Moonraker. Star Wars had come out. Shit, put Bond in space. Quick. It's alright, you can say things like, I'm about to attempt re-entry. How did they get away with it?
Today's cruise includes some delightful views.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And kind of then done again in one of the Call of Duty films. Call of Duty games. Probably one of those catch lines that's been said. I'm an evil genius. Yes. Exactly. Put them in a massive base. That's how you know they're a villain. Invite the person who's going to do you in to dinner first. And a martini. Whereas you could just poison the martini. Job done. You've got him. Why have a chat with him? Who cares? It's that narcissistic behavior, isn't it? I expect you to die. Yes, good stuff.
Is in the top 1% of all liners out there.
Hope they got beer here in this off license. They got liquid oxygen as well and diamond. They were like 2 tons of it. You watch. Well, yeah, I mean,
Please head directly for Bay 32. You are approved for automated docking.
there's lots of things they could have done, really. Just taken a wide scattergun approach and tainted the supply of vodka martini.
Control, this is incoming Sorgan Peterson ship outfitting.
I don't know.
Requesting docking.
Done him in his car. Loads of things.
You're free to go, Commander.
Awesome. I have a hot date at Polly's Pleasure Palace tonight.
And one of my favourites got to be The Spy Who Loved Me. Started off, didn't it, you know, with the British submarine cryptography device at the beginning. That was Spy Who Loved Me, wasn't it?
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground, engaging docking restraints. Station
Beer. Yes. How much do I need? 362. And now I need liquid oxygen. What's got liquid oxygen from here then?
Control, sending docking request. Please respond.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Not that it makes. I just get all that from the other ship.
Stand by for further updates.
Going after some pirate bounties. Anyone want to join the hunt?
I'm tied up with some cargo missions.
I'm quite interested to see that ballerina, that Ana de Armas film. I reckon that's going to be good. It has to be good.
Requesting to dock at Reed's orbital.
And apparently they're doing another Wick film as well, so I mean...
All paths are currently occupied. Please stand by.
We're nearly there with this base. We're nearly there. We've just got to get back up here now. Couple of jumps. That's what she said. Come on, get out through the hole.
Acknowledged. Proceed to the assigned path, Commander. Transmitting now.
We're nearly there, everyone. We're nearly there. Okay. We're going to go back. We're going to drop off our run from the off license. Get a bit of titanium, a bit of liquid oxygen, job done. Tidy. And it's built. It's taken 3 hours. But we did talk about the Panther Clipper for about 30 minutes as well at the beginning of the stream. So it's not so bad, is it? TRVP Ball 07. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing alright. Doing a bit of hauling, a bit of trucking. We spoke about the Panther Clipper. Now we're on James Bond, talking about that. Philbo, didn't see you sneak in. How's it going? Al Jangappa. Yeah, that Panther's going to be so good. A lot of people are excited about it, wishing their lives away now until the summer or when it gets released. And we're thinking it's going to be towards the end of June. I've got a feeling it'll be beginning of July. That's my feeling. I don't know. They haven't told us anything, so... Warapatis. is our next destination. You know that's exactly what's going to happen, Commander Diana Rigg. It's going to be like, oh, I just finished this. Oh, I'm just going to finish this station. And this is all you ever needed. We've done it in half the time. Yeah, it's about that. I reckon it's going to be about 3 months, really. July-ish, I would say. I mean, I don't, like I say, I don't know. Oh, 07 though, Commander Jericho. We're at 10% fuel. Some cheeky monkey and a dolphin might beef us. Unlikely, but he might. Here we go, we're coming in for it. Bloody planet's rotating. I've got to fly right around the back now. That's what she said. Hope you're doing okay today, Jericho. Happy Saturday. So this is a tourist settlement I've built here. But you can't build a tourist base unless you've built a tourist settlement in system. No, you can't build a tourist settlement until you build a tourist orbital establishment. That's it. And it's a good old gas giant, isn't it? Look at that.
Welcome back, Commander.
Land my ship. Off it goes. Then I got to get a little bit of titanium and a little bit of liquid oxygen, and we are done. Dunskies. It's going in for a landing. Look, there it goes. My building. Tourist base. A tourist orbital base.
All materials accounted for and unloaded. This place is coming together fast. Appreciate the work, Commander. Where to next?
We're landing.
Back to the depot for another load. No rest for the haulers.
Transfer all of that. Done. Right, all we've got to do now is 58 oxygen, 531 titanium.
The traffic's getting heavier around here. More haulers
Right.
coming in every day.
fuel up. We'll get that at the other ship.
The influx of shipments is
In
helping us
Oregon.
expand rapidly. Keep them coming.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
All materials accounted for and unloaded.
Oh, I refueled. I refueled, alright. Thank you, Karsten.
Appreciate the work, Commander. Where to next? Back to the depot for another load. No rest for the
2 jumps. Go to the Trailblazers song. Job done. It's like, don't forget your fuel. You look silly otherwise. To call the fuel ratters out.
Temperature critical. Frame shift drive charging.
Ah, good stuff. Wondering what's on television tonight that I can watch. Anything I haven't seen. I've got My Friends and Neighbours to watch. That's good. The guy John Hamm's in that. I've got Andor to watch. Got 2 episodes of that left to watch. There's The Rookie. Then I got that to watch. I think I'm up to date on my Mobland with Tom Hardy. There's no films though, is there? There's no new films that have come out. As far as I know. This will be the final trip for this tourism settlement. $58 tons of liquid oxygen and 531 tons of titanium is all we require. Then we done it. It's done. All power to the engines. Good old community goal time tomorrow.
Welcome back, Commander.
Shall I have a Chinese? I don't know.
I strongly advise you against this.
Not really. I don't think I will. It's tempting though, isn't it? And we are down. We're down.
Chloe's pleasure palace tonight.
How many systems? I've only done 2. I've only had time really to play Elite. Perhaps say one evening during the week and on the weekends. So I've only done 2. They're quite close to each other. Right, so it was liquid oxygen, wasn't it? There it is, liquid oxygen. And we need 58 of that. And then we need titanium. Of which I need 531. Done like a kipper. Launching back. I think we're done. We've got 13. That's mad. But how much have you? How much have you got in it? We're moving.
Ready to engage.
We've aligned with our ship trajectory. That's a lot, isn't it? How much money are you getting off that 13? 130,000 credits each? It's not much, is it? $1.2 million a week. It's not what you call amazing, though, is it? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Claim and then get an outpost. Claiming and get an outpost.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ricardos Astro Adventures. We're going in. Well, yeah, I think that was my plan, to build this one out to see how profitable it could be, you know, and have that income coming in. But it's kind of not even going to come anywhere near the weekly charge of the fleet carrier, is it? That's the problem. If you want to try and offset that, then you're going to need 13 systems, each giving you 1.5 million each. At least. I mean, it's quite chill. That's what it is. It's chill and relaxing. Some would say boring, but then, you know, there's, what, 87 people watching it, so what do I know? So this is a non-dockable station, everyone. This is going to be a tourist station or tourist installation. I'll have to pop over and see what's going on. How far away is that from a supply ship? That's how to do it. You build a Coriolis, right, and get those materials in there. Now, this is a high-tech system, this is, apparently. Look at this. Not galaxy map. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing that. And then we go into architect view. And it'll be like that. And then you say, right, look at this. Quite a tech level with the information. All my stored ships. When's it going to stop being Endroxopy Enterprises? See, I got me links in there. This comes in. It'd be quite good. Need to put military base in. Right, construction services. Here we go. They are they? Ah, right. Let's just transfer that. And do that. And then we have done it. It's done. That's confirmed. And now we just got to go away, come back, and there it'll be. Structure detected. All I had to do was take off. And that, everybody, is a tourist settlement. Tidy. Lots of banners, lots of posters. That's what I've built. Just like that. There's still some canisters of tea, wine and beer knocking around. Good for them. I could have done with those. But there you go. All the posters. All the things. But what's that done? Let's have a look. To my system. It should change the economy. See? Strong market links. Ricardos Astro Adventure Park. Because it's here. Just good stuff. So I got a tech level change, a wealth change. Security's a bit of a problem. Go. Cadet 07. Prince Hugo 07. Hope you're doing okay today. Happy Saturday. Now my economy will be tourist. So if I go into Ricardo's rebuy, which I'll have to go into anyway. 'tis but a short burst away. Can't remember what the other one is. Might be something militaristic. Can't remember. Now look, we're here. We've arrived. Old Ricardos rebuy. Oh, so in your system map, click on System Architect, and it will pop up on the right-hand side. You'll see the amazing copperness of my station now. Sheddy 07. Behold at the copperness of that. Look at that. Admire the unoxidized copperness of that station. Look at it. Gotta show him a bit of support, see? Does look nice, the sun's out. Some drawing problems. But it does look a bit swanky, doesn't it? I went full on shiny mode with this. Mr. T's House of Bling. The next one. Bit more interesting than a chrome one, but they haven't done a chrome one yet. And everyone's going, oh, I'll have a chrome one. See, so at the moment, it's extraction. And there's not an awful lot there. Got some technology, which is good. And then if I go there to here, wall-to-wall copper. Boom, boom. This Gamma's Pride. That's what I need for that. So if anyone wants to truck some stuff to Gamma's Pride, by all means, please do so in this system. If you click here, click there. There's the Coriolis here. Click that. These are the links. So I've got a tourism strong link, a service and extraction. And then over here, I've just got weak links. The hive of scum and villainy. Which is pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. So, I'm going to leave it here for today. It's been 3 hours, 17 minutes. I can't remember. It might be a military post. I honestly can't remember what I've put in there. On tomorrow, we'll do the community goal, a bit of mining, and see how things go. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I hope you have. And give us a follow on Twitches as well. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you soon.